live stream meeting. Setting up your music. Done. You're live.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. If you're at home, you may think, oh, that was different, and you're correct. Because we have heat in this room, so we have moved to the orange room, which is not really orange, but
The door is orange.
the doors is orange. So I'm Deb Chamberlain, and we're going to start with a little song by Hillsong. You call me out the great unknown, where feet may fade. There I find you in a mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand. I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves. Where oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours. You are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you never fail and you won't start now. I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. want to join me up here? Presence is here. Sound good?
Testing. Is this on?
Are we good?
The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will lead you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in
Good morning. Grand rising, my friends.
Grand rising.
Oh, let's all breathe together. Take a nice deep breath. Oh,
Kathleen?
Yes.
You have to eat the mic, 'cause it's not real soft.
it's right here. I couldn't
Taste
get
it.
closer.
Taste it. Taste it.
So it's turned up as loud as it can go.
Yeah.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, my name is Reverend Dr. Kathleen Johnson. I'm the spiritual director here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. And I am delighted that all of you are with us here in person. I'm also so grateful for all of you who have joined us online as well. Our beloved community extends far beyond these walls. So, my friends, you know, we get to continue to remember who we are in truth when we gather. And I'm hoping you're carrying that out for us throughout the week. But to remember that we are pure spirit, each one of us, beings of amazing potential and possibility. We are spirit, and you know, and when we keep our focus on that and that unlimited nature of our being, and realize that we are made in the likeness and image of the divine, which means that just as the Creator creates, so do we. So we have this beautiful field of united consciousness here, in person and online, that we can tap into right now. So I want to do something a little different today than what we usually do. United consciousness. So from that point of view, I'm going to invite us to imagine a world in which justice prevails, love and justice prevails. So all you need to do is get a sense of love and justice. And I'm going to ask us to drop into our hearts now and to get that feeling of love and justice, the well-being of all. Could somebody close the door, maybe? Because I'm hearing the kids out there. Thank you. All right, thank you. So, listening deeply, getting the feeling. The feeling sense is the most important part. The feeling of living in a just world we have the power to create that together. Imagine feeling safe, secure, and this being the truth about everyone. And then from that place, just imagine this huge gathering in this room of light and love that's emanating from our hearts, joining with everyone else in the room and everyone that's online with us, and really all other beings on the planet that are praying simultaneously for peace on earth and goodwill for all. So let's imagine this huge burst of light and love rising up out of the room from us, so bright, so brilliant that it's blinding. And then it just begins to move beyond this room in all directions and envelop our entire planet. A tsunami wave of light and love. Imagine everyone relaxing and resting in that love and that light, awakening to who they are. All of us awakening to love, the power of love and the power of the idea of a world that works for all. Heaven on earth. Feel it, sense it, and remember to breathe. And then let's accept it with, and so it is.
And
So it is. Thank you, my friends. Powerful. Does anyone have a sense that you'd like to share just briefly of what it was that you saw or experienced? Anybody? What did you see? What did you experience? Oh, Deb?
I got some specific things.
Okay.
I saw the people in Kyiv, Ukraine, not having to live in the tunnels of the subway. And I saw the victims of the you-know-what files and other victims across the world feeling like they could breathe for the first time ever, safely.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yes, Amber.
I just kind of pictured all of us in the room being connected by the light, and then that connection going out to everyone in the planet, and then I envisioned the whole planet being engulfed in that light and it emanating from there.
Beautiful. Thank you. And yes, Marcia.
I had a vision of just swirling going counterclockwise. As I was thinking about it, it was washing everything, and it went over each and every continent, over the oceans, and then it all went into the light.
Beautiful. I know, isn't it wonderful? Yes, Lindsay.
All right, this is a little more silly than the others. Has anyone seen the old cartoon of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the end, I was imagining the scene where all the little Who's wake up, and the Grinch thinks that, he's stolen their Christmas, but the light is still there, the light of love, and their love for each other, and eventually their love for him, and eventually his love for all the Who's and Whoville, and yes.
those symbols are powerful. They're powerful for us. Thank you. So my friends, we just did some really powerful work. And that's what I'm going to continue to encourage us to do, not only here on Sunday, but at least once a day, to see that light. Let it come from your heart. Imagine it joining with everyone else in our community, other beings who have the same intention, and covering the planet. We have so much more power available to us than we consciously use. And so I'm calling upon us at this point in time to step out in this way. So thank you. All right, so I'm going to now invite Dean to come forward and offer a beautiful form of prayer that we teach called spiritual mind treatment. Thank you.
It seems appropriate that I start this prayer with Bores, welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. I saw the earth as we know it, as it is, filled with more peace than not peace. Every crack and crevice of quiet and peace and calm and new birth and growth that is actually happening right now, scientifically happening. And I see that and I feel that, and then I look here at the love and at the peace that I call God. I recognize that this godness, this goodness, this peaceness, this loveness is everywhere present, and all I'm doing right now is bringing our attention on a beautiful blanket that we're already enveloped in. A warmth, a possibility, an infinite intelligence. And so I speak this word for our time today in infinite intelligence, in the wisdom of Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. The vision that is infinite intelligence, infinite love, infinite peace, and possibility. And so as I speak this word, I know that our time today is absolutely blessed in possibility. In any configuration of this magnificent Center for Spiritual Living, I recognize that we are blessed. We are blessed in here. We are blessed in the sanctuary. We are blessed in the hallways. We are blessed on the campus of Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. Blessed, blessed, and very blessed. I know everyone present is blessed, and everyone with the presence of love in their hearts, in their awareness, is absolutely blessed. And I speak this word in gratitude for all of those people who came together today to unfold this wonderful facility into its iteration of this morning's service. Whether it be the Save It team, or the audio-visual team, or the music team, or the congregation of beloved community. And I most especially bless and celebrate our beloved Reverend Dr. Kathleen Johnson, for she brings a message that percolates and emanates from her love. I know that this blessed message is absolutely free and freedom. I know that the perfect ideas meet the perfect recipients of those ideas, and those ideas flow out, not just here in our beloved sanctuary, but out into the world. As boots on the ground, we are out there enjoying our lives, even amidst any appearances of not joy. I recognize that joy is present in Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware, and every idea that is its foundation. I am grateful, 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 grateful for this knowing. I'm grateful for this prayer. I'm grateful for this beloved community. And I release this word into the law, knowing that it is done. And now I simply acknowledge the demonstration. In peace, in love, in joy. And together, we get to vibrantly say, yes! Yes! And so it is.
Unexpected incense for next.
That's right. And so I'm welcoming up to our magnificent platform of the magnificent, no, I'm,
It's Dwayne.
oh, it's Dwayne, because Dwayne is not looking like Mary. Dwayne Preston.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Bruce Tatum is our YouTube host today. Please set your cell phones to airplane mode to support the quality of our service. Thank you. Let us now reaffirm the CSL Delaware intention. We, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, are an inclusive, inspiring, joyful, ever-expanding spiritual community rooted in new thought, ancient wisdom principles. We are here to be the presence of love, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all. The season for nonviolence runs from January the 30th through April the 4th, honoring the lives of Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It's a 64-day invitation to practice nonviolence in thought, word, and action. Daily nonviolent affirmations are in our newsletter. Repeat after me. Today, I will send a kind, anonymous message to someone. Thank you. The Women's Empowerment Circle meets today at the home of Linda Leston. And for her address, it's on the ad. Linda will provide a vegetarian chili. If you have a drum, bring it. Lunch is from 12 until 12:30. The circle time is from 12:30 to 1:30.
If anybody wants to follow me, let me know. I'll be going over there. Linda is waiting for us. She just said she wouldn't make it to service because she's preparing some delicious food. Oh. Yeah.
The Men's Care Circle.
Drove off track.
It also meets today at the Six Paupers Restaurant from 12:30 to 2 p.m. See Dean Regan for details. Join Reverend Kathleen for a powerful 5-week spiritual principles and practice class beginning March 4th from 1 until 3:30 p.m. in the Orange Room at CC Arts and on Zoom. Learn practices you can apply immediately to manifest goals and intentions. Tuition plus registration fee is $170. The text, the thing calls you by Dr. Holmes. Register today on our website. On March 8th, following service, is our annual gathering and potluck to celebrate 2025 accomplishments and share our goals for 2026. This event also fulfills the Discovery Class membership requirement. If you want to become a member after attending, see Reverend Kathleen. On Saturday, March 7th at 2 p.m., we can use your help with setting up for the annual gathering potluck. A sign-up sheet is on the back table. March 5th and 6th, marks the 3rd year we will participate in the Do More 24-Hour Abundance Raiser, a 24-hour day of giving designed to help nonprofits raise money and engage new supporters. CSL Delaware will take part with the goal to raise $4,000 for the youth ministry to cover teacher and youth director salaries and expenses. For details on CSL activities, visit the website or our newsletter. And now, Deb Chamberlain.
Thank you, Dwayne. We heard you. Oh, this song never gets old and it never gets less true. So I hope you'll sing with me. Feel free to stand if you want, or not.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Us in the sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. They say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, oh, but I'm not the only one. Oh, I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as
Hello, how am I doing?
Good morning.
Thank you. Hello, I love that song, Imagine. It reminds me, and I could be off a decade, but the early lunchbox days of the 70s. Am I right? I don't know, it reminds me of that time. Thank you.
Lunchboxes when you would take them to school.
Yeah,
with your
everything
lunch.
was heavy.
PB&J and you trade it with someone.
So good with the thermos in there. I'm Tisha, and the theme for 2026 is Open at the Top. The theme for February is Embracing the Edge. Today, on the edge of the possible. In honor of Black History Month, we are receiving inspiration from the book Inward Journey by Howard Thurman. And I'm just going to take a half a second to read it in steps. You know, death and possibility occur in threes. So, I would put a prayer request in the box back there for my son, who I am worried for. And then I went over to the Science of Mind book, and I closed my eyes and I set my intention, which I often do, and opened the book to the random page that will speak to me. And sure enough, it did. I looked for my answer and I received it, and you know what it was? It said, the law of the mind says, put your thought out there, it will happen, and imagine and visualize that. And I thought, duh, this is basic for y'all, but I never do that. And I thought, I gotta just picture it in my mind. And then I came over and I sat down and I looked at my sheet of what I was gonna say to you all today. And there's number 3. And here we go. Listen deeply with me to these words of wisdom. First, from Ernest Holmes, the possibility of further human evolution works through our imagination and will. The time is now. The place is where we are. This is what you got me. Second, from Estelle Frankel, one of the essential tools of faith is imagination. Every journey into the unknown requires imagination, the ability to see things that are not yet visible or manifest. That's it. So let us all affirm together.
I use my imagination to co-create a world that supports all life.
Thank you. Very well. And please welcome Reverend Dr. Kathleen Johnson.
Imagination, one of our spiritual tools. Had you ever thought about it that way? It is a spiritual tool. It is a reminder of universal law that surrounds us 24/7, takes the impress of what we imagine, what we think about, and brings it into manifestation, just what we did a little bit earlier, but something to remember on a regular basis, the power of imagination. So, on the edge of the possible, that's what we're focusing on today. And there's a story about Henry Ford, who had this idea of an engine, what ended up being the V8 engine, and he just put it down on paper, handed it to his engineers, and said, okay, I'd like you to create this. And they looked at him and they said, that's impossible. There's no way that we can create that. And he said, he looked at them and he said, what did he say? He said, produce it anyway. And so we now have the V8. I mean, it's something that came from that. The V8 engine motor. I'm having trouble. I'm going to take this off. This is not working for me. Okay, here we go. In fact, I'm going to take this out because I'm getting reflection.
It's a good reflection on you?
All right. So Henry Ford then, what did he do? He stood on the edge of the possible. He used his imagination. He put it down on paper. So there was an action that went with it. It wasn't just all in his head. And then he spoke it into being. He told them, go ahead and produce it. And it came into being. There are so many things that years ago were in movies. I mean, think about some of the things in the old science fiction movies that we're doing now. So many things that have come into being. We as individualizations of God have this amazing potential and possibility. Capacities that are beyond our imagination. And I was thinking of some of the Olympians, you know, who just do amazing things like backflips on skates and and other kinds of, and all the twirls up in the air and landing down on the edge of their skate, and so on and so on. There are so many amazing things that we humans have done, and there is more. There is more. We all hold that same potential in us. Each one of us has vast, amazing potentials and possibilities. And don't give me, well, I'm too old for that. No, don't give me that. Or I'm too young, or whatever your excuse might be. We are sitting on a gold mine of potential, each and every one of us. So the mental blocks that get in the way, that's not possible. That's a mental block. Or getting stuck in fear, or getting stuck in outrage, which has happened a lot in this day and age, from what we see on TV and read in the newspaper. So in God consciousness then, and today I called upon united consciousness of a group which is so powerful. Amazing things can take place. I'd like to read this quote now by Howard Thurman, because you're probably wondering, well, those two quotes weren't by Howard Thurman, but I wanted to save this one for right now. He said, of the great number of people who feel outraged over what seems to be a terrible miscarriage of justice, how many do something concrete about it? Right? So again, of the great number of people who feel outraged over what seems to be a terrible miscarriage of justice, how many do something concrete about it? All energy is exhausted in such remarks as how awful, what a tragedy, something ought to be done, and so on. You probably know your own version of it. Again, our emotional reaction to situations causes us to adopt measures that bring quick and temporary relief from the immediate pressures on us, but do not have much of an effect on the situation. So having an outrageous statement or feeling outrage and stopping there doesn't change the situation. That's the bottom line. Somehow we must find that which is big enough, he says, to absolve us from ineffective methods for increasing welfare and well-being. This means the large view, the great faith, which will release the vast courage. I think I need some water. Somebody might get me some water. Oh, it's stirring up some good stuff in me, and So he's talking about the ineffectiveness of just plain old outrage. Thank you, Monica. And then there's something that happens when we are in outrage over an extended period of time. It's called outrage fatigue. We exhaust ourselves, and then what we do is then we say, okay, I'm just not going to deal with it anymore because I'm exhausted from it, instead of moving into action. So he's calling upon us to have a larger view. He's talking about using our imagination, which is what we did earlier. A larger view of what's possible, to focus on that, and then have great faith in universal law, to take the impress of that and to bring it into manifestation. So a great view and a great faith, which will then release vast courage to move into action and take, therefore, real creative steps toward justice, if we're thinking in terms of justice. So that's one piece. That's one piece of it, is turning that outrage into energy that we can use to take real action. The next part is the power of united consciousness. And I love that we got a chance to experience that before I even started talking about this. Ernest Holmes, at a dedication of a church in Whittier, California in 1959 said, "There is a law of good, there is a power in the universe greater than we are, and we can use it. And it will multiply its effects 1,000 times through the united consciousness of a group." He was speaking to this new church that was being dedicated, the people that were in it, and reminding them of the power of united consciousness, just as I did earlier today. And that's why it's so good to gather, why it's so good to gather, and so good to also practice what we teach together. Focus on a common vision. So beautiful. So we have these two great mystics, Howard Thurman and Ernest Holmes, calling us to a higher level of being, calling us to live what we teach, not just to talk about it, think about it, read about it, but actually bring it into action in our lives. It begins within, yes, we have that inner work, and then it moves us into action. So living on the edge of the possible then is about stretching us beyond our habits, beyond our fears, and beyond our assumptions. You know, that idea of, well, that's impossible. Beyond our assumptions, and therefore into a place of courage, creativity, and I love this idea, spiritual audacity. So turn to your neighbor and say, I have spiritual audacity.
And so do I.
Yes, you are. Pretty audacious.
Yeah, it's important for us to have a little levity with all of this, right? Okay, so what would happen then, do you think, if we sustained our vision, this beautiful vision of love and light that I just gave to you, that if you practice it every day, we get the whole community engaged, what could happen by the end of 2026?
Big things. Big.
Yes, it's beautiful. Okay, so together then, we have this multiplying force that can bring forth love, justice, and possibility. And I'd like to share just a few things of even just two people or just a small group of people coming together as well. I think about our Power of Eight circle because that's one of the things that we do. It's united consciousness that's involved in the Power of Eight, where we all focus on one particular person. And this last time we focused on the planet Earth. We really focused our intention on healing consciousness on the planet Earth. And Jesus said, where two or more gathered, there I am in the midst of you. It's just a reminder again of united consciousness. Prayer partners, so powerful. So if you don't have a prayer partner, I'm not going to ask you to identify yourself if you don't, but if you don't have a prayer partner, I encourage you to find one from this community or somewhere else and meet with that prayer partner at least once a week. Work with a practitioner. That's another way of creating united consciousness. So we have several different opportunities. Our World Healing Service at the end of the year, powerful united consciousness. And not only our community, but other communities across the planet are also doing the same thing at the same time, focusing on transforming the world. So we have opportunities here. and we can make opportunities, we can create opportunities to bring this idea of united consciousness, which is exponential, it multiplies the effect. I was thinking about some of the things that have been developing over the past couple of years, and how Mary Kegelman, Candace, and I have been focusing on things like social justice. We've been focusing on the planet, and sometimes it seems like, well, we're praying, and what is all of this that's going on? But what I do is, rather than focus on what doesn't seem to be working, to start noticing what is working and what has transformed. And so I think environmental justice across the planet is a really big one. And so we've been focusing on clean air, clean water, and clean earth. Here's a huge demonstration. The European Union in 2025 generated clean power to generate more electricity than fossil fuels, which was, the experts say, is a major tipping point for them. 11 countries now have 90% or more of their electricity that comes from renewable energy. 11 countries. And some of them would maybe surprise you. Paraguay, Iceland, Albania, Bhutan, Nepal, Ethiopia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Norway, Costa Rica, Uruguay, and Brazil. And then there are many others that have made vast changes in their structures and are living on renewable energies more and more and more. And I know our country has gone up too. I know there's some blocks right now. I'm not going to deny that from the current administration. But what I know to be true is this, again, is an opportunity for us to step in with a united state of consciousness, put it on your prayer list, take some time just after you do the big circle of love and light, maybe add to that the clean air, clean water, clean earth. Add that to your imagination. Can you imagine a planet that has all of that going for it? So again, we have a powerful opportunity here. So I'd like us to take a moment now and close your eyes and envision a graph with a continued upturn in renewables representing the United States. So it's a graph where you can see the line graph, and it's going up and up and up despite what might be going on in this country. And now turn your neighbor and tell a neighbor, the action I am taking toward sustainability is. See what happens, what comes out of your mouth. You might be surprised. So the action I am taking toward sustainability is.
Okay, that's it. You go out there nicely.
So, there's composting, there's recycling, all kinds of things you can do.
Items and stuff that sustainability, particularly our families really focus on Pizza's good too.
All right, let's come back to center again.
At the airport.
All right.
Nice
Beautiful.
graphic, Dan.
Yeah, I was thinking too that many of us have taken part in some of the demonstrations and so on, and have seen some changes take place as a result of that. I was kind of overhearing one of the conversations. So the idea is to live as if the universal law is listening to you, because it is. So every thought, every word, every action that you take is planted in universal law. You are an amazing being of infinite potential and possibility. So notice what you're thinking. When you notice you're thinking and you're going off in some negative direction, bring it back. Use your imagination for what you want instead. So it's a constant pivoting. I understand that because we have to retrain our minds not to go down the rabbit hole of ain't it awful, and instead hang out in what's possible using our imaginations. So as a spiritual community, we are not here to just be comforted by possibility. We're here to create from it. And science of mind and spirit reminds us that there is a power greater than we are. We can use it, not just for personal healing and prosperity, but for creating a world that works for all. And so united in vision, let's fly. And so it is.
So it is. Let's fly.
What would I do if I knew I could not fail? If I believed, would the wind always fill up my sail? How far would I go? What could I achieve? Trusting the hero in me. If I were brave, I'd walk the races where fools and dreamers dare to tread. Never lose faith, even when losing my way. What step would I take today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What if we're all meant to do what we secretly dream? What would you ask if you knew you could have anything? Like the mighty oak sleeps in the heart of a sea, are there miracles in you and me? And if I were brave, I'd walk the raceless air where fools and dreamers dare to tread. I'd never lose faith, even when losing my way.
I did not write that, but I own that song. It's by Janis Stanfield and Jimmy Scott.
Yeah, beautiful song.
Isn't it a great song? And when I was learning this song a while ago, I just kept asking myself all day long, what would I do if I were brave? What would I do? And it gets inside you, so plant that one.
Thank you.
And Virgie as well, and also Marcia Carlo. Do this again. No, it's not gonna work. All right. So Marcia, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware is a community of individuals who are dedicated to a great purpose, being the presence of love, being the hands, the heart, and the feet of the Creator, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all. New Thought, Ancient Wisdom, and the Legacy of Ernest Holmes is a spiritual teaching based on oneness, the interconnectedness of all life. Oneness with the Spirit implies that we are individualizations of Spirit, already whole, perfect, and complete. We offer user-friendly spiritual principles and practices, as well as methods that, when used regularly, liberate us from the tyranny of fear-based thought patterns. With faith, courage, and persistence, we can learn to use our creative nature to transform personal and planetary challenges, just as we did today. Marcia, by your willingness to live a love-centered and principle-centered life, you are blessed and you are a blessing. Marcia, by joining Center for Spiritual Living Delaware Spiritual Community, you bless us with your unique way of expressing spirit. You are joining us in our quest to be the ones who are making a powerful and positive difference for good on the planet. So Marcia, repeat after me, speaking directly to the congregation. My fellow CSL Delaware members,
My fellow CSLW
CSL Delaware,
members,
in the spirit of joy,
in the spirit of joy,
I celebrate my membership
I celebrate my membership
in CSL Delaware.
in CSL Delaware.
I intend to share my time, talent, and treasure.
I intend to spend my,
I intend to share my time,
I intend to share my time,
talent, and treasure
talent, and treasure
as I am guided.
as I am guided.
I intend to live a spirit-inspired life.
I intend to live a spirit-inspired life.
I intend to love and respect myself
I intend to love and respect myself
and recognize the good in myself.
and recognize the good in myself.
I also intend to respect and honor you
I also intend to respect and honor you
and see the good in you.
and see the good in you.
So existing members, I invite you to rub your hands together and point them toward Marcia, and then repeat after me. We, the members of Center for Spiritual Living Delaware,
We, the members of Center for Spiritual Living Delaware,
in the spirit of joy,
in the spirit of joy,
intend to honor you,
intend to honor you,
respect you, and look for the good in you.
and look for the good in you.
We value our diversity.
We value our diversity.
Okay, now turn it over to Virgie.
All right. Always good to do the extra fun talking here. It's my bathroom that we're in today. All right. So we have some gifts for you, Marcia. We have a free practitioner session, and we also have this fabulous shopping bag that I'm holding up right here.
Swag.
And you're also going to receive a 6-month digital subscription to the Science of Mind magazine that will come through email. So clap for those wonderful gifts. And finally, we welcome you to our spiritual family. And we are so blessed that you chose to add your life to ours. Welcome. Let me fix Reverend Kathleen up. All right, that's a pretty picture. Yes. Joy. It's a flash. It's a flash.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm taking your gift.
And a new car, you also get a new car.
You get a car, you get a car.
Thanks for taking the picture.
Uh-oh. Dean Regan.
Uh-oh.
Come on up.
Hey, Dean!
Okay, let me get this mic situated here.
Into the microphone.
Okay, this is good enough. I got it.
There you got it.
I got it. Okay.
I'm gonna be your home man for you, man. I'm here
Thank
for
you.
you.
Okay, before I get started with this, I have a semi-confession to make having to do with the outrage that Reverend Kathleen talked about. And I say semi-confessions because I've been in one protest, but I think I should have been in more, so I'm going to plan on that. Okay. Okay. Dean Regan!
Yay!
He's been serving our Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware, since Easter Sunday of 2021.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
When he and his family moved to Delaware. He holds his practitioner license at CSL Delaware, and his practitioner ministry is Living in Concert with Light.
Yes.
All right. Dean has served in many roles, including Sunday service speaker, Science of Mind class leader, member of the Practitioner Corps, and Education Committee, producer of Divine Delights, music director of the Celestial Joy Ensemble, platform support and meditation leader. Through both joyful moments and occasional challenges, service has become his greatest spiritual classroom, strengthening his trust and principle and deepening his faith. Oh yes, let's not forget, Dean also leads the Men's Care Circle, where I've seen his dedication firsthand. He's the only man I know who can lead a group of guys into a deep emotional breakthrough while simultaneously keeping us on schedule for the closing prayer. Of course, you ladies are aware of the virility of us men. Nevertheless, with Dean creative thought, he created the hook for the Men's Care Circle hook to emphasize our virility.
Is that what we're doing? Okay. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that.
Through service, Dean's faith has grown deeper and more embodied. Less about outcomes and more about trust. Less about getting it right and more about staying alive. Serving this community has made him wiser, more compassionate, more grounded in the living presence of Spirit. The congregation truly appreciates Dean's dedication, generosity, and the loving presence he brings to every aspect of his service at CSL Delaware. His commitment to living the principles he teaches inspires us all. Let's give him a big
Thank you, Dwayne. Who's next? I'm not sure.
You. Oh, I am.
Yes, we're continuing with
Oh,
your.
okay, yep. Okay, moving right along. Reflect on the blessings you receive from CSL Delaware. The life-changing spiritual teachings and the spiritual support and love our beloved community as ministers, practitioners, and members. Then let your appreciation flow as generous tithes, offerings as you give. You expand your abundance, consciousness, and together we co-create a world that works for all. We accept donations through the PayPal button on our website, by check, or cash. Those of you who use automatic pay or PayPal, bless the basket as it passes. Okay, now we will read the blessing. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies this offering. The Spirit gives abundantly, I receive thankfully, and give again generously. This is the bounty of God, and I send it forth with wisdom and joy. Divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
We all know how wonderful Deb is. She's wonderful. And you talk about flexibility. I had the wrong slide up there. So I come in and say, do make the vlog, do it. She goes in, she finds it. And she's fantastic.
You should have done the same thing.
I think Dan was praying for that. Prayer works. Okay, join Dean for the after-service prayer circle, and see Dean if you'd like one-on-one prayer. Prayer requests can be placed in the prayer box located on the back table, or sent by email by Peggy Frymore. And her email address would be peggyfrymore@gmail.com. Who sends a request to the practitioners. And I will help to make the bookstore purchases. And now, back to Deb.
All right. Look, it's not even snowing yet. Our imagination. So let's all stand and choose some of that slice of heaven. And our united conscience.
I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of heaven right now. Singing, I'm choosing joy today.
Kindness.
I'm choosing kindness today. I'm choosing kindness today. I am walking the road of heaven right now. Singing, I'm choosing kindness today.
I choose abundance.
I choose abundance today. I choose abundance today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I choose abundance today.
I'm choosing love.
I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing love today.
I choose forgiveness.
I choose forgiveness today. I choose forgiveness today. I am walking the road of heaven right now. I choose forgiveness today.
Heaven.
I'm choosing heaven today. That's Harry. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today.
All right. Well, I think we're inviting our Janet and our children.
No, today,
Huh?
Nicole wasn't able today.
Oh, okay, all right. So everybody, let's make a big circle.
Bigs.
So I'm trusting you all had fun hanging out anyway.
Kathleen,
Yeah?
I think this is a good time to say goodbye to the,
Okay,
tech, yeah.
okay.
Online.
So my dear friends online, I'm going to say goodbye to you right now. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us.